Hello, it's Thursday and I'm wearing blue. The fourth sphere on the Tree of Life is Chesed and it's ruled by Jupiter. And as such, it rules all of the fours in the tarot suits. So in every four you have this sense of structure. You have a sense of solidity, of squares, of square corners and tight, controlled boundaries. And not easily changed things. And depending on what suit that is, depends on whether that's a good thing or not. So when you get to the Four of Swords, you find that change does not come easily, and you see somebody at rest, whether that is in defeat or in a recuperation between bouts of conflict. That rest is not easily shifted. It's not a vacation. It is definitely a recuperation. It involves doing almost nothing but contemplating, processing, we would say today. And if the Four of Swords is in your cards, you need to take time away, not watching TV, but journaling, sleeping, and perhaps meditating on what you've done and what comes next. But when you look at that same sense of not easily changed, when we're in the Pentacles, it's rather unpleasant. The Four of Pentacles says mine, and that money isn't changing hands. It is not flowing, and it becomes greedy. And whether that is gluttony of the body or actual greed for money, the Four of Pentacles in all of its places speaks to that desire to hold on, almost from a sense of scarcity, to what you have, that by very definition starts to dry up the well and stops the flow from allowing more to come in. Now when we have the Four of Cups, it's not changing, but there's some longing for change. You see somebody thinking about or dreaming, daydreaming about what more they want, that emotional desire, and not particularly paying attention to the cups they have that are already filled. And while they aren't getting what they want anytime soon, or they won't unless they get up off their butt sitting under a tree and go after it, there is still that sense of longing for more that you can feel in the greed of the Four of Pentacles that is so much more dreamy in the Four of Cups. Ironically, the Four of Wands I think of as the luckiest card in the deck. That Four of Wands is not easily changed as well, but there, because you have all the force and activity, it is balanced force. It is balanced effort. And you see often represented a marriage canopy for these people celebrating what it is when two forces are in balance, or four forces for their families and the two individuals have come together, and that energy bringing it all forward is so celebratory that the Four of Wands, even if you're not looking towards marriage, speaks of luck, speaks of the balance that the Chariot card does not have. For this is a balance that will not easily shift, and of energies working together. Whichever way you find the fours in your deck, look when you see them and think about the stability they bring and prepare, or at least appreciate, because when the fives come, the stability goes. For more information, find my website, tarotjane.com, or find me on Facebook, Tarot Jane, or Traveling the Tree with Jane Pierce.